All right, y'all. We're taking a big bag of some home-style meatballs. Throw those babies right on into the crock pot. And I'm just going to spread this on out to the side. That way my next ingredients will be in just nice. Let's grab us 20 ounces of some pineapple chunks in pineapple juice. And what we're going to do is empty it all the way out. This one's just no sugar added, regular old Kroger brand. Generic is fine, y'all. I promise you that. And then we're going to add us some of this frozen peppers and red pepper, bell pepper, little green bell pepper, and some onions. And it's just in the freezer section, but if y'all want to chop up your own and make this all natural and real, y'all go ahead. Because y'all, if I've got to stir it, then it's homemade. So what I'm going to do here real quick is just give a brief little mixing around. We still have some more ingredients to add. Bringing in just a measuring cup. I grabbed my biggest one because we're going to need some space to mix in. But we're taking 2 of these packages of some chicken fried rice. And y'all, this is going to be too small of a bowl. What we need to make sure is mix all together. Now you could do jasmine rice or whatever type of rice, but y'all, this NARS rice is perfect. About 1.5 cups of some regular old Dixie sugar. And we're just going to kind of measure that out. That looks to be about right for me. A little Heinz tomato ketchup. Give yourself a good squirt that's about, you know, maybe 1/2 cup or whatever your heart desires, y'all. Let's be honest. Some soy sauce, just maybe a tablespoon or 2, just for a little extra added flavor. Ginger paste. And y'all, this is all what I have here in my little fridge and pantry. So if there's anything in this that you want to substitute out, y'all be my guest. Let's go ahead and use the fresh ginger, use the fresh garlic, but we know I like it easy. And if school's back in, 2 tablespoons of some garlic or fork spoons. Maybe a little extra for pizzazz. But once school starts, y'all, I am in the mood for plain, simple, easy. This is a white vinegar, and we're going to do about 3/4 cup. And ideally, it's going to measure out to be right. But you know what? I don't know if it's going to be right. And that's going to be fine. Going to just grab my little fork. And I'm just going to start mixing all of this together before we add it in to our crock pot. And just before I pour it in, I almost forgot one thing. A little cornstarch. I'm going to add 3 tablespoons, and this is going to hopefully thicken this bad boy up right while it's cooking. And you know what? I think that's going to be perfect. If you need to add a little bit more at the end, y'all, we can do that too. You can make it into a gravy, but let's mix all this up real good now. All right. Once it is all mixed up, now's the time where we pour it straight onto our meatballs. And y'all, it's going to be tough spreading it all around because, yeah, I know our crock pot is full today, y'all. But that's all right. We got hungry kids coming home from school. Going to take my little spatula and give this as good of a mix as I possibly can to get those flavors kind of spread all out. All right, once you get that mixed up, now you're not going to be able to mix it up all, nicely right here in this crock pot. But what I am going to do is take about 3 tablespoons of some cornstarch, and we're going to just sprinkle it on top. That way, when we stick this lid on, I'm going to lock it up here on the sides, and y'all set this on high for about 3 hours, and we'll have us some sweet and sour meatballs. All right, y'all, let's unhook our sweet and sour meatballs. Y'all, these smell so good, and I want y'all to see that rice is cooked perfectly. It is juicy. We just got a lot of meatballs, y'all. Throw on just one last flavor. We got some sweet chili sauce right here, and I'm just going to drizzle it on and wait for the kids to come home so that everyone can enjoy a little sweet and sour meatball straight from the crock pot.